coming in. Leah's Little Love to complete the lineup, 1800 metres, 9th and final race here at Turffontein this afternoon. All set. Oh, there's a horse playing up badly in the gate. I think it was either Countess. Set now. All settled, and away they go, 1800 metres, and Leah's Little Love was slow to begin. Paris Princess got away well with Galadriel, and Matsuri also shows pace with Hit the Big Time and Chezzy in the vanguard early on. Chalcedony behind that, Kalahari Queen, Arabian Arrow. Then comes Leah's Little Love. Behind that, Ruby, Eye the Countess. Gypsy Myth racing behind that, and Archetypes the trailer. There's 8 lengths from first to last now as they race up past the 1400 metre mark. Galadriel picks up the lead. Racing second is Chezzy, and third is Paris Princess. Hit the Big Time on the outside, racing fourth. Matsuri further back, then Kalahari Queen and Chalcedony. Leah's Little Love races behind that. That's 6 or 7 off them, followed by Ruby and Eye the Countess. Racing further back is Arabian Arrow. Then comes behind that towards the outside is Archetype, and Gypsy Myth is the trailer. They're racing up towards the 800 metre marker. Going up there now, Galadriel still has the advantage, 1 length clear of Chezzy and Paris Princess in a handy spot. Hit the Big Time and Matsuri closely track those. Then Chalcedony on the outside, Kalahari Queen. Further back, Arabian Arrow. Then Eye the Countess, Leah's Little Love. Further back to Ruby, Archetype and Gypsy Myth. There's only 7 lengths first to last, turning for home. 500 out, Galadriel leads from Chezzy. Between runners, Paris Princess. Then Hit the Big Time, Matsuri's gone down the inside. Chalcedony further back. Then comes Archetype and Leah's Little Love, but it's Paris Princess. 300 to go, bounce clear. Matsuri's racing second. Chalcedony coming from the clouds. Leah's Little Love further back, Eye the Countess. It's Paris Princess from Matsuri down the inside. Paris Princess hangs to the inside. Has stood the measure now of Matsuri, and it's Paris Princess from Matsuri. Third placing's gonna be close. It'll go on the outside to Archetype. Then came Chalcedony and Leah's Little Love. Paris Princess, the winner for the Alexander stable, and Andrew Fortune is the winning rider. Had a good afternoon here at Turffontein. 3 winners for Andrew. Daughter of Cahal has won it in the colours of Messrs. Myron Burzak, Jay Labiskachny, Kirk Michael and Greg Sadie. Paris Princess, easier than it looked actually, had the measure of Matsuri down the inside and wins it by 3/4 of a length. Archetype has run into third from the clouds, just gets home off Chalcedony. Then came Leah's Little Love, Ruby behind that with Arabian Arrow, Gypsy Myth, Eye the Countess, then Chezzy, Hit the Big Time, Galadriel, Kalahari Queen. Last race of the day here, race number 9, and victory here, 2 number 7, Paris Princess. Daughter of Cahal was bred by Mrs. Gail Fabricius out of the mare Candle Princess. Her second win from 6 starts. She does hang to the inside, but she has the measure of Matsuri, and the stable companions will go 1-2 here. Third to Archetype and Chalcedony, fourth both for the Fansale Yard. That's the run-on for the 9th and final race. The result is 7, 4, 5 and 8. Thanks for joining us at Turffontein on X-Pro Race Day here. I'll be joining you from Kimberley on Monday. Look forward to speaking to you from the Northern Cape.
The Gary Alexander stable again, first and second for them, ending off a good day. Andrew Fortune spot on the button. He said this is the right one, and the daughter of Cahal's come through to pick up her second career win. That second spot goes to number 4, Matsuri. Gary Alexander, Cole Zeckner, nice run back in second. Third to the 5, Archetype, Gavin van Zyl Muzieni, good run from that wide draw. And the fourth spot going to the 8 horse there for Gavin van Zyl again, and Craig Zaki in the irons, drawn nicely at 5. 7, 4, 5 and 8. That's how they've gone past the post. Another winner for Andrew Fortune. Gary Alexander and Mr. Sadie is on course.
For the final race of the day, victory to number 7, Paris Princess. Second was number 4, Matsuri. Third was number 5, Archetype. Fourth was number 8, Chalcedony. Here's number 7, Paris Princess, returning back to the winners' enclosure for jockey Andrew Fortune, who's had a very good afternoon with 3 winners to his credit. And a couple of places too. So Andrew Fortune riding a hat-trick of wins, and Gary Alexander is the winning trainer. He's had a double today with Kangaroo Jack and with Paris Princess. So double for the yard, and Paris Princess is owned by Messrs. Myron Burzak, Jay Labaskachny, Kirk Michael and Greg Sadie. 4-year-old Chestnut filly by Cahal out of the Honour Grades mare, Candle Princess, bred by Mrs. Gail Fabricius.
Third winner of the afternoon for jockey Andrew Fortune. He's back in the winner's enclosure to round off racing at Turffontein. This time around once again for the Gary Alexander stable with number 7 Paris Princess. They also finish in the exactas with Matsuri under Carl Zachner, but it's the daughter of Cahal that comes through for that second career victory. You obviously had the choice of rides. You knew exactly what you were doing. Gary was very hesitant. He wasn't sure which one to go with over here. He was tending to lean towards hit the big time. But you didn't want to know, Andrew.
Yeah. Look, Hitaban beat me last time, only because of the distance, Jules. And I've always liked this filly from the first day I got on her. And I really still think she's going to go on to win a few. Her mother stayed, and all she wanted was a bit of ground. And today, well, I was well drawn, so I had the run of the race. And quite simple from there. Listen, man, I'm just grateful that the stable is still ticking over. And it's not maybe the greatest horses, but they're still there, and they're still all knocking. And that's what it's all about. And it's Gary's just the most amazing person to work with. Dean, questionable. Mark, questionable. But Gary, absolutely amazing.
Congratulations. A nice day in the office for you.
Yeah. You know. I work hard. But I'm grateful for these days because they don't come that often. And you've got to appreciate them when they come.
And you're riding so well at the moment.
Jules, I'm fit. I'm having good days. And I'm just grateful. I really am. But listen to me, a lot to do with God, I trust him, and that's where my love is.
And you look like you're enjoying it, Andrew.
Loving it. You'll never say, I think it's my 6th day racing today, and I've still got, I think, 3 left. So, yeah, now I have Zimbabwe tomorrow, and then I can't even remember where I'm the next day.
Well done.
Matter, thank you.
Well done to Andrew Fortune. Gary, a nice day for the stable as well, 1st and 2nd. And Matsuri ran a cracking race. I think, as I've always said, she'll probably be better suited to the stand-side track, but a game performance by the runner-up as well.
Yes, both fillies ran very well, getting back to the winner, Paris Princess. Julie, she reminds me very much of Classic Illusion, that type of filly, a little bit on the late maturing side, but she'll improve with every start. And like Andrew said, when she goes a bit further, she's going to be a bit better. But she's got a bit of class, a touch of class about her. And of course, nothing wrong with Matsuri, she ran a cracker. And a few of the other fillies were starting to kick on a bit late. We weren't that suited to the inside track, but all in all, a good day at the office.
Absolutely. Nothing wrong with that. Pivotal Pursuit back in 3rd today. Do you think the weight got to him?
Maybe the weight, Julie, but I think Andrew was complaining about the pace, and he's a type of horse that it wasn't suited to the pace. And of course, he quickened, but of course, just not suited to it. So, but of course, the weight does play a big game.
Anyway, you 2 winners on the day.
Oh, listen, very good. I mean, I'm glad for Joyce Wallace. Lovely win for that horse. And it's nice for their family to have a bit of turnaround. And all in all, it was nice. Very happy.
Well done.
Thanks, Julie.
Congratulations. Well done to number 7, Paris Princess, the 4-year-old daughter of Cahal, bred by Mr. Fabricius, owned by Myron Burzak, Mr. Labaskachny, Kirk Michael and Greg Sadie in partnership over here, as Andrew Fortune has a hat-trick of winners to round off a good day's racing at Turffontein.